Good afternoon YouTube, it's the VV Stein here, and I've got these two processors to show you. I've got 3820 and the 8320. These two are both high-end CPUs in my point of view. They're not extremes, but I'm not spending £1,000 on a processor. I could buy a whole system for that, and I just think it's absolutely pointless just for 2 extra threads of performing. I just don't know, it's just pointless in my point of view. And pretty much I've done tests with both these. I've had this processor 6 months, so it's actually I've had it longer now. I've had it 7 months almost. Yeah, anyway, I've had this for a long time. I'm very happy with this one. Bought this one last week for my spare system, and I just thought I'd do a comparison video. Both the video when I was testing, I used the GTX 580 Asus model, DirectCu 2 model. And I found that it seems to be a trend with older games. This one pulled ahead. With newer games, this one was neck to neck with this one. I would say there was virtually no difference. If there was, it was marginal. And yeah. So pretty much, I did notice one thing with physics performance. This one performs a lot better with falling debris and that kind of stuff. I used the Catzilla benchmark to see that, and it was blatantly obvious. This one would drop down to about 30 frames, this one dropped down to 7. And I did the test multiple times, so yes, in physics and that kind of thing, the frames do drop with the processor on the AMD side. With Cinebench, both these were running, both of them were running at 4.4. The Intel got an 8.5, the AMD got an 8. But at the end of the day, if I was rebuilding my rig, I probably would go with the AMD if I was building from scratch. And here's my logic. This cost me £230 roughly, or was it 200? I can't remember now. But this one's still selling for £200. It's still a great processor. I would never slag this one off. It's no slouch. This one cost me $130. Yet, I would say in most things, this thing keeps up to 80 to 90% with this one, but only costs 60%. So yeah, for 130 quid, you're getting a lot for your money. That one over there is value for money when you compare it to the 3770K. God, that's a mouthful. Because that one's still going for £260 roughly, if not more. Yeah, this one is about the same, if not better. Who knows? And also with the platform, the 990FX boards are quite cheap and reusable. They range from 90 all the way up to £150, but I bought a cheap £70 one, which I do regret. Because it has limited options when overclocking. It also has a slow BIOS, but just saying, the 2011 platform is at least £150, so that's even when it's on sale. So that's 70. So far you have £170 saved by choosing the AMD platform, and you get 80% of the performance. In games it's more like 95%. In other applications it's about 80%. And yet you saved £170, which is a second graphic card, a better graphic card. That's the difference between getting a 7850 and a 7970. So yeah, for the money guys, if you're on a really tight budget, get the AMD. If budget isn't an issue, or you want to either have your heart set on Intel, get the Intel one, because it's still a very good processor. I don't regret buying either of them. I think they're both good. I just think that AMD's hit the money spot here with the price. It's just a shame that Bulldozer was such a letdown beforehand. So this one, yeah. Well, mind you, there's one thing I don't like about this processor actually. The temps are way off. I swear they are way off. Because 17 degrees idle is a load of rubbish. There's no way in hell that was 17 degrees idle. Especially when the motherboard BIOS is telling me it's at 40. So yeah, this, I swear the temperature's off by about 20 degrees or something like that. So beware when you're overclocking. You go, yeah, it's only at 60 degrees. Add 20 to that if I was you, because it's probably about 80. Yeah. So anyway, that's me done. Thank you for watching.